How's it going, boys? So today we're playing this deck. Oh yes, this is literally my life. And it's an extremely fun deck, even though the title of the video probably says otherwise. But I personally enjoyed these type of decks to a, well, creepy degree of pleasure, let's be honest here. So 2 Fae of Wishes, 4 Quenches, 4 Wilderness Havens, 4 Banishing Lights, 4 Sinister Sabotage, 4 Abolishes, 4 Shatter the Skies, 4 Ashiok's Erasure, 4 Chemist's Insights, 4 Wilderness Reclamations, 2 Castle Ardenvales, 2 Castle Vantresses, and 4 Fabled Passages. 23, I forgot. Yeah, otherwise the deck would look like this, and that's awkward. Well, it's awkward anyway that I mispronounced the land amount. So we might as well try again, but honestly I'm too lazy for that, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that I forgot how many lands I put in my own deck. So, and in the sideboard we have absolutely nothing of value except Heliod's Intervention, and our win condition, Kiora, Beast of the Sea Goddess. Oh yes, actually it's Kiora best the Sea Goddess. But Kiora is our sea goddess, or just goddess in general. Kiora best waifu. And then there's Into the Story and Cleanse the Mind. Pretty much standard stuff. And if you want to go into the best of 3, just remember, put a bunch of counter spells for creatures and, you know, spells. And you're gonna win a lot of games, let's be honest. Counter spell decks are literally the strongest archetype in the game by a huge landslide. So, without any further ado, let's just get right into it and see what happens, shall we? So, also, quick notification alert. Yesterday's video got demonetized because we used the heretical words of, well, can't say true. Well, let's say it so YouTube's algorithm doesn't figure it out. Real men? Yes. I'm pretty sure that was the problem. That's why I squelched it out and painted over. And suddenly, wabam, the video is monetized again, and bleeping out the word Chad for a moment. So, in honor of that, today we are gonna boost our video's reach and money generation by appealing to YouTube. So here are a couple of phrases that in my opinion will 100% boost the appeal of my video to our YouTube overlord. So let's start. Women's rights, feminism is awesome, Soylent, orange man bad, woke. Okay, I'm almost out of buzzwords. I also don't know what to discard here, so we're just gonna go for this. It's now. No. Okay. So also, yeah, I think I'm out of buzzwords. I don't know. There's probably something I. Oh God. Well, ain't this the prettiest start you have ever seen in your life? Well, can't speak for everyone, but I'm gonna say that's horrible. Also, look at the lands. I specifically put only one of these because, you know, it just looks cool-ish, kinda. So, there we essentially have it, boys. Okay, so let's see what he does. A 2-drop enchantment that will kill me and force me into the concede button. Is it gonna happen? Let's be honest here, Magic. The algorithm is literally hard-coded to give that on turn. Oh, God. Well, that's honestly maybe even worse, because that deals a lot of damage. But here is what I was hoping for. Shatter the Skies. God, look at that, boy. Also, by the way, before I forget, we have a new big in Patreon to thank. RMX.ex. Thank you. I will, like, sooner or later get... Oh, are we really just dead already? Man, you gotta love aggro decks, especially when they go first. It feels so flat out, like, you know, not rigged or anything. But the good part is we're gonna be able to abolish something, which doesn't really give me a lot of hope, but it's something. Also, we will need to deal with the satires and whatnot. So, yeah. Actually, we can't abolish, but that's absolutely fine. Wilderness Haven, not really a necessity. Hopefully, he's out of stuff. Like, seriously, I'm pretty much dead. So let's do the math here. Yeah, I'm just dead. Well, that's a Negro deck, everyone. The game just knows. If you're playing this type of deck, just put it up against Negro deck and don't give any ramp and, well, pretty much nothing useful. Not even a chomp blocker, which I'm not saying we have a lot of. But yeah, this is the game's way of showing it loves you by forcing you to lose games. Because again, counterspell decks are really my thing, boys. That's like one thing in this pitiful existence I have learned how to do and how to play. And I'm even versatile in the actual counterspell matchup, which is probably extremely unbelievable for a lot of you. But in the meantime, small MILF update. So boys, a lot of you are maybe new viewers, so you don't exactly know the stories. But let me just give you the quick rundown. So there's the original MILF, which I would literally move heaven and earth to doodle with. But that's not happening because she is flat out too goddamn pious. And also 100% doesn't help the fact that she has a small child and a husband. But we honestly got far there. We honestly did get pretty goddamn far with her. She was always doodling her hair when talking to me, smiling and playing and shit. You know, the classic works. But there's always a but. Didn't work out. So that's a lost cause. What is this even? Why would you use this? It's a bad card, I think, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, we win. Honestly, a hand like this can't lose. So yeah. Then there's Small MILF, which is still active. Then there was Tide Gap MILF, which is still active, and that's the main story of today. And then there's, like, the new Boss MILF. And I have said MILF far too many times to not get this video demonetized. I should probably think ahead once. Wait, why wasn't I allowed to use Chemists inside? Game? Did I press... whatever, we win anyway. This is 100% of one game. I know one games when I see one games. Anyway, so yeah. So, if you remember, the Tide Gap MILF had the story of, well, everything was happening, but I offered. She said, wait. I offered again. She said, wait. I offered again, which is far too many offerings, by the way. And, well, I pretty much cut contact because there's no point trying if she just flat out says no. Oh, yes. So, today, well, yesterday, she just randomly fucking texts. And that's pretty much it, honestly. So, everyone knows Valentine's Day is coming, aka the saddest day of our lives, boys. Let's be real here. Oh, wait. And it's Tide Gap MILF, which I'm not gonna answer because, honestly, again, lost cause. I asked her what she's doing for Valentine's Day. She wrote, well, after work, I'm going to the cinema. And I was like, the fuck, bitch? And then she texted, like, in 2 seconds, spelling incorrectly, with my kids. She has kids, but, you know, she's not married anymore. So, that's completely legit. Also, I'm gonna cast this for no apparent reason whatsoever. Okay, so yeah, essentially, considering futile, there's almost no point in even answering. Yeah, that's the story. It's a sad one, but you know, life is life, and I need to counterspell this. It has protection otherwise. Okay. So we have 100% won this game because, well, again, let's be honest. It's a mono white deck with enchantments, and it uses something. So essentially, what chances does this poor person have? Probably 0. So, as always, do the classic Fabastic and, you know, into the story and all that good stuff, boys. Okay. So that's the update for now. God, Ashiok's Erasure is so good. It cancels 4 cards of the day. What is this? No, it creates a token. I don't want you to cast that, enemy Kun. Can you not understand it? I do not want you to cast stuff. Well, it's absolutely fine. Oh yes, let's see what he does now. Probably not much. He's out of mana, and I have never seen anyone use this. Deals combat damage to a player, create... Like, some of those cards that have the text, deal combat damage to player, honestly seem a little bit strong, but then you figure out if you're dealing combat damage to a player, chances are you're already winning. So the text, when you deal combat damage to a player, is kind of a lot irrelevant. So there you kind of have it. But we could theoretically mix this with something that, you know, activates and deals damage to things. And this is definitely Ashiok's Erasure worthy, because I have a grudge against Daxos. And obviously that guy understands. It's done. Well, I said it's one because, well, you can see a one game of Magic like 10 miles away if it's happening. Okay, so currently, 1 win out of 1 games. Oh yes, we're not gonna speak of what happened 5 minutes ago, because it's disgusting. The game literally just put us against that because we needed to lose. Well, that's just life. Because honestly, like, do you play against aggro decks? I don't play against aggro decks. They pretty much don't exist on my radar. You will return 1 Oh, Mulligan has a description now. Ain't that just absolutely fantastic? And look at that, we don't go first. Is this a counterspell deck? If it is, we're gonna lose. Maybe it's a devotion deck? Who knows at this point? Anyway, let's put... oh, yes, it is a yes, it most likely is a counterspell deck, which is bad. Counterspell matchups usually revolve around who gets... oh, it's not. Good. Because counterspell matchups tend to sometimes revolve around the simple yet sturdy fact of whoever gets to 5 or 6 mana first wins. Because that's the point where you can counterspell 2 times. And essentially you can drop a threat, enemy counterspells it. Well, you don't exactly allow counterspellage to happen. Also, I need to allow him to draw those cards, which is annoying, but it's fine. Okay, what's with the shitty blue devotion decks? Every color of devotion is bad. Black's pretty decent, but it's a kind of a meme, honestly. If you have any point of control in your deck, black devotion is pretty maximum meme-ish. Okay. So, Enemy-kun, are you actually not gonna do anything? Do you have counter spells? I don't think you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you have a Quench. Who knows? Maybe? Let's see. No, he just allowed me to draw cards. Which is actually something you do in counterspell matchups, by the way. Sometimes allowing to draw cards in counterspell matchups is pretty decent. If they use up the mana and you have a follow-up turn. Otherwise, kinda useless, but hey, that's just life. Not gonna save the mana, no need. Because we need to have two counter spells here to feel good about ourselves. Oh, boys, let's feel good about ourselves. Admittedly, we have the wrong inclination of mana here. An inclination of mana does not make any sense, honestly, in context. But it's a fancy word, and we like fancy words because they, well, it's just a diversion from the fact that I am not even playing the game. It's pre-recorded if anyone has not figured out yet. Ooh, I can't do anything against that, huh? Well, I don't want to get rid of this, though. Okay, screw it. We're gonna take... We have the worst mana possible. We have only two blue lands in 1 white land. Okay, so here we have it. He has counter spells. That was, you know, kind of obviously a thing we expected, but we never got the confirmation button. So there you have it. Okay, so he's out of mana. We have more of this, which is not bad. Which is definitely not bad. We can abuse this a little bit. No, actually we can't. There's no way we get the white mana here. Okay, so this is the best that we can sadly do. Well, we have 1 counterspell only available to us. And finally we have a deck that wins, that has a win condition of winning with waifu tokens. What a time to be alive, boys. What the heck? Oh, right. Didn't use the thing. Wait, what? Huh? The hell was that, game? Anyway, again, currently extremely bad hand, but again, playing against a devotion deck is, well, criminally dumb. Words cannot express how bad devotion decks are in average. Ooh, that is... Well, I kind of want the land, but at the same time, we don't have counter spells. Oh, look at that! Lands! More lands. Great! Exactly what I did not want in my life. Okay, he is just flat... Oh. I don't think he can draw anything except counter spells that will ruin my jab. So, it's fine. He has a lot of mana. And, you know, if you cancel out the counter spells, drop over. Yeah, this is fine. So this is kind of an awkward flyer deck, huh? Wow, impressive enemy con. Definitely what you would call impressive. So what do we want? Probably a white land. Well, it's not like we have much of a choice, but now we can do this. And that is definitely a choice. I don't believe he runs counter spells. Well, he runs counter spells, but I don't believe he runs Extinguish or whatever the hell that card's name is. I completely forget, but I do not believe it runs... Oh! Trefari Twister. What a card, boys. Actually, I should probably press this, but it's too late already. Well, it's not like waifu tokens would have saved us. Annoying. Yeah, can't let that slide, sadly. He's gonna counterspell it most likely. Again, currently it's like, we don't have Castle Vantresses, which is bad. And then we don't have draw cards. Well, we have two, but we didn't draw anything. We drew lands, and that's a lot of guff that is actually not useful. Okay, at least this is kind of relevant. Okay, so let's count. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lands and 2 ramp cards. From... Yes, that's amazing game. Well played. Well played. Well, soon it's gonna be the situation where it's literally impossible for us to draw badly, because reasons, essentially. So, yeah, oh. Well, it's not like we can, again, do anything about it. And this guy is just getting draws upon draws upon draws. Wait, how did I discard Shatter the Sky? Oh my god. Man, this is just a joke. Oh, look at that, a Quench. Yeah, this is just the game saying, you know what? I think you need to lose. Game, can you please stop being a rigged piece of shit? Just for a moment. Just for a moment. I never play against red decks. But when I play decks like this, I magically suddenly the red players exist again. Ain't that strange? And, you know, hands like that. Okay, so yeah, because technically we have 8 cards to deal with card draw. Yeah, this is a lot better. A little bit impractical to say the least. And it looks like we're not exactly gonna get that sweet 3 mana anytime soon. But I believe in the heart of... Oh, Gruul aggro. Well, even better, boys. Well... Getting to... Well, okay, so what's the deal? What's gonna be the trick here? Are we never gonna get the second white mana? Oof. That's definitely an oof. Okay, so yeah, I'm currently under the impression that we're never gonna get the second white mana. Or, well, if we get it, we probably win, because Castle Vantress is there, Banishing Light. This guy just used turn to ramp, which absolutely does nothing against us if we get our good old mana coefficient. And look at that. Man, people use these cards, but, you know, is it... Wait, what is that? Vanishing Light, what a card. Okay, so let me just Banishing Light this thing. Nice. Yes, very nice, Enemy Con. You got my Banishing Light, but I already have a Banishing Light. Okay, so technically, this is fine. We actually have every... Oh, fucking course. Of course! How could I think anything else? Boys. Well, Ashiok doesn't get countered. Because it's not really a counter spell? I'm not sure, I have never seen this interaction. But I'm pretty sure Ashiok just works, right? Yes, it does. Okay, so that's at least good. Okay, now I'm getting hit by waifus, kinda-ish. Okay, great stuff, game. Absolutely fabulous. 10 out of 10 would probably, I don't know, do whatever the hell this is again. No and no. Yes, game, I know. It looks like you're trying real hard, so I lose. But yeah, good stuff. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? No, seriously, what am I supposed to do now? The only person in this game who plays... Oh my god. He can destroy a special land now. I didn't put anything in the sideboard that deals... Oh no! I did. Ah! Well, that's annoying to say the least. Did it get... Yes, it got haste. Oh my god, game. Game, you really need to rethink your strategies about, you know, fairness and all that buzzwordy crap. Okay, so now he draws a card. Good stuff. Well, he gets a card, but honestly, does that do a lot for him? I don't know. But I can get Heliod's intervention out, which is gonna be amazing. Oh, one more Ashiok. Thank God, I can actually counterspell whatever he plays. Ashiok, you wonderful it. Someone told me Ashiok's it, so... Ain't no shame in this, I think. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. He didn't have anything. Oh, how the tables have turned, you disgusting creature. Using a Vivian Raid avatar. I think that's a Vivian Raid avatar, by the way. I'm not sure. But disgusting. Okay, so... I could do this, or I could just flat out intervention. I'm gonna flat out intervention, boys. You know I must. Okay, so don't misclick the thing and do the thing. Oh! Oh, enemy con. What's that? I think I hear teardrops. Oh, boys, I think I hear teardrops. Oh, such a good time to be alive. God. When the game tries so... Well, it still gives you, like, a bunch of lands, so technically I'm not exactly ecstatic about this. But hey, it's something. No. Absolutely no. Okay, good. So, do I... I can just surrender. That's also good. That completely does amazing. Okay, so currently still almost a 99.9 win percent. Like out of 3 games or something, which is very good. Well, it's not very good because, again, 2 games the Magic decided, hey, you can't exactly just win games like that. You need to experience loss because that is the ultimate state of being. Well, they are right about that. If you just constantly win, it is boring. Even if you constantly lose, it is boring. That's why people who play mono devotion decks that are in green sometimes win games. Simple, really. Okay, so 4 control cards, and we go first. I have no... How can I even tell if I go first or not? I don't know. Also, yeah, going second is currently anticlimactic to say the least because Quench. Okay, so let's do this. Amazing. Oh, now it's a counterspell deck. Also, again, You usually don't play, Omen of the Sea? I'm gonna let that slide. Because I like Tessa. Okay. Yeah, him drawing one card currently is not a bad thing. I just want to, I want to figure out what his real threats are. As long as you know what deck you're playing up against, and you know how to deal with that one big-ass threat that he drops, it's absolutely not. No. You are not milling me. Well, I do have Fae of Wishes, so technically milling me is real hard, but hey. Okay, Ashioks. Huh. Yonder I wonder what we can Ashiok off him. Okay. So, is he gonna drop a Pirate Boy? Please don't drop a Pirate Boy. Oh, it's an opt. Thank God. Okay, so, well, actually, we do have in the sideboard a Jace, which he most likely can't deal with. Well, it's gonna be hard to deal with the Jace. For him, at least. Okay, use 3 mana, please. And a Folio of Fancies, huh? This guy's trying real hard, boys, not gonna lie. So, considering this is the most likely gonna be counterspelled, we're gonna do it like this. Oh, no, it didn't. Does he not have counterspells? A little bit confused, but, technically it's fine. Okay, so let's see. What are we fetching? We're fetching an island. Also, notice the art choices. My art choices are 10 out of 10 for lands. I am the officially undisputed champion of choosing art for lands. Oh god. If you want to make a successful deck, just choose the right art, boys. It doesn't even have to fit the criteria. What is this? What is that? Do you call that a card? Well, it is a card, but hey. Okay, let's see. Fae of Wishes. I actually want that. Actually, that's dumb, but I still want that nonetheless. Okay. Currently, we kind of just need to go and find our life, our long-lost love, in the form of Wilderness Reclamation. If we do that, it's gonna be fine. Also, by the way, I turned off the in-game sounds because people said to do that. We could take... Do I care? This is a perfect chance to just Chemists inside. Okay, so we didn't get that. We don't care if he just drops, if he uses singular Tessa. Like, as long as we counterspell anything after the Tessa, it's absolutely fine. Also, we do have Banishing Light, which legend has it works on Tessa. Do I care? I don't really care about that devotion too much, but it's fine. Also, he max... Oh, finally. Oh, boys. I waited so long for this, and finally it's happening. Oh, yes. Wilderness Reclamation, boys. Finally. Now we can do whatever we please without any reprimandations. Oh, boys. Oh, he doesn't have anything, huh? Oh, that is so sad. That is so sad. Watch me use Chemists inside while you drool. Oh. Yeah, that feels good. Wait, it's my turn. Cast something. If he counterspells this, it's gonna be a tragedy. But I don't think he will. Yeah, he's just gonna pop Tess's. Okay, that's good. We don't want Brazen Borrowers, because 1, they're counterspells that work against Abolish and whatnot, and 2, they have double impact. So cards like that are really annoying. So we're just gonna completely ignore it as a mechanic. We're just gonna Ashiok it. Definitely a worthwhile Ashiok. Also, it was the first one we saw, so bonus points. Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna surrender any moment now. Weak will and whatnot. We only have 1 counterspell, and we can't really use Fae of Wishes in a reasonable manner. So yeah, a little bit not happy about this, but we do have, again, Wilderness Reclamation. Even if he counterspells this, he just loses. He hasn't gotten a single shred of value of this, and now I have 2 Ashioks, which is absolutely ecstatic. Okay, boys. Also, this art is so good while you don't look at it from a close. Let's see, what do we want? We could just establish pure unadulterated dominance and kill Tessa, and... Oh, wait, you can't kill Tessa, sadly, with Heliod's intervention. But, well, you can definitely do this. So, let's see, do I want to do that? Actually, I don't want to do it. It's a little bit pointless currently. Next turn is going to be as fine. Okay, Fae of Wishes, 2 mana, enemy con. If you want to act, this is the time. And nothing happens. He's just gonna Castle Vantress, it looks like. Okay. So, his will is absolutely crushed. Good times. Okay, so. Well, let's just see what he tries to do. He probably feels good about the fact that we allowed him to play Tessa. And there is an Omen of the Sea. So, big stuff, big stuff. But again, we have 2 Ashioks that we can almost play, and a lot of other things. Also, we're gonna cast this. Oh god, we get to cast it for free. Amazing. Okay, so do you finally play a Fae? No, an Omen of the Sea? Well, you're getting dangerously close to making Tessa an actual living thing, not an object. Well, she's still gonna be extremely objectified in my eyes for obvious reasons, but hey. Okay, Fabled Passage. Do we have... No, I don't even think we have anything to search for with Fabled Passage. So I might as well do this. Okay, we can start slowly but surely also work on our win condition, which would be definitely nice. So yeah, let's start. Let's just start doing it, lads. Shall we? I think we shall. I think we definitely shall. Don't need Banishing Light, most likely. Boom! Banishing Light, be banished. Banishing Light has pretty good art also. Okay, I can counterspell 2 things. Chances are, you know, even if I failed the counterspell battle in a normal situation, I still get the first move and he's out of mana, so technically there's absolutely nothing he can do off of that point. Also, Quench would have been bad, but again, this guy is not running counterspell, so technically nothing he does even remotely matters. Okay, so play this because reasons. Maybe he tries to counterspell it, but maybe Brazen Borrower was the only card he has there. Way overthinking what are the potential things that can happen here, considering how much winnage we are spinning here, lads. But I guess it's fine. Not gonna Castle Vantress, not gonna do any of that fancy schmancy things. There's absolutely no need. Oh, look at that, he's gonna Castle Vantress. How devastating! Oh no! He's Castle Vantressing. What he will find, I don't know. I don't actually also care too much. Okay. So, we have gotten rid of all of our Shatter the Skies, but who cares when you have 3 Ashioks in hand? Oh, boys. Great stuff. Again, what's with the meme mono blue color? Is it just because I'm playing a counterspell deck, the game thinks it can meme itself into, well, he just killed himself, so that's great. I always enjoy free win. Anyway, this is a fun deck for me. A lot of people hate counterspell decks, but I call those people savages. They do not understand the beauty. They do not flat out just understand the beauty of counterspell decks. Well, anyway, boys, this was Quizzer Sen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel, check out the Discord, check out the Patreon, and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Also, you know, quick question. Should I actually try and do something with tight gap. Because, you know, it's like, she's still trying to move the conversation some fucking how. But obviously it doesn't help that I ignore for a half an hour or almost an hour. By which point I'm gonna respond. And now that I unblocked my phone, I'm in WhatsApp, so the message is read. God damn it. Now I just need to, well, I'm gonna figure this out sooner or later. Maybe there's a chance. Who goddamn knows? So, I don't know. Gonna maybe keep you boys updated, but there is a reason why we're not talking about this subject too much. And it's not because of demonetization. Because I do not fear demonetization. I fear other things, which are also neither work-related nor demonetization. So you boys can't even guess why do I not want to speak about it too much. So, anyway, I have been rambling far too long, but that's absolutely fine. No one gets to this part of the video anyway. We can just sit here, you know, relax, have a good time. I don't know, maybe YouTube gives me more money for longer videos because it can fit automatically more ads in. Who goddamn knows, right? Yeah, well, I don't know, don't have too much to ramble about. Except that I wish that Shatter the Sky did not draw a card. That's like the most annoying part. They need to, they give you such a good AoE removal, Vrat spell, as the whippersnappers call it in Magic, and it draws the enemy a card. Unthinkable. But anyway, so yeah, this was Quizzer77. Thanks for watching, if you're still with me, and have a nice day. Bye-bye!